Hi everyone, it's Tarnished Treasures, and today is the last day of the year, and I thought I'd share my favorite thrift finds from 2021 today. It has been a great year of thrifting, and I don't think it's ever possible to pick my favorites. They're all my favorites, that's why I buy them. But I thought I'd share some that really are unique, rare, hard to find, spoke to me as soon as I saw them, or maybe just things that I actually had a use for in my house and was really happy to find them thrifting at a reduced price. So first, I will share what I think is one of my best finds, and it is my Victorian dress form. I found this just 6 days into the new year, and I would love to find more in different sizes and colors, but I'm grateful to have this one. The price was $20. It was the best deal. The top part is silk. And when I researched this a little bit, I didn't get too much information, but just within the past 2 days, through looking at Etsy and eBay, I learned that this is called a wasp waist dress form, and it's because of the style of corset that they would make and wear during the Victorian times. I've had so much fun dressing this up for the different seasons and holidays, and it is such a unique way to display a lot of my thrifted jewelry. On eBay and Etsy, you can find these listed for over $700, so $20 was definitely a steal. I have not seen any that are silk, nor have I seen any that are embroidered with the new woman at the top. These are some of my favorite jewelry pieces over the past year. I found this set of 4 dance pins from the 20s at the hospital sale. I framed one, and the rest I usually have on display on my dress form. They grace the bottom of this pocketbook. The Victorian era has definitely caught my eye recently, and I was lucky to find this belt buckle for just a few dollars. It's got all the rhinestones intact, and it polished up so nice, and it's such a nice weight and smooth metal. I was happy when I found these West German clip earrings with the Aurora Borealis rhinestones. I love anything Aurora Borealis, and these look so pretty wherever I display them. They pick up all the colors of this spare bedroom. Some of the ways that I display my jewelry is not traditional, like on the dress form or on the picture frame with magnets. But then I like to display them in jewelry caskets and dresser boxes. And these are my 2 favorites from the past year. I found this piece at the thrift store, and I have an idea for this for Christmas next year, inspired by the Loving Brocante magazine, which I will be doing a flip through and sharing some amazing pictures and ideas with you. And this piece, which through a little research, I believe is Bohemian glass. And I found this at the hospital sale. I love the cranberry color, the iridescence, the gold, the hand painting, the 3-dimensional gems. I just think it's so beautiful and feminine. I love to sew, and finding sewing notions is one of my favorite things. And these are some of the most beautiful and older pieces, and they're in excellent condition. I got the scissors that are sterling handled, and also the darner that also is a sterling handle at the thrift store. And on a separate occasion, I found a box of all kinds of ribbons and sewing thread, but I love the packaging on these, and they're in such nice condition. And all of these items can still be used. And occasionally I will use some of the ribbon, and I also keep them on display. Most of our furniture is thrifted, including this beveled glass blue secretary. I had wanted a secretary to hide some of my art supplies when I wasn't using them. This piece came up for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and it had the beveled mirror at the top. The size was absolutely perfect to use in a few spots in this room, and you can see I am putting it to good use with all of my current projects and supplies. It also has a nice drawer that I've added a tassel and glass handles to, and a little caddy that is movable for my art supplies. This was $75, and probably the best $75 I've ever spent on furniture. When you thrift furniture, sometimes you need to repair something that's broken or repaint, or it's extremely dusty and dirty and comes with other people's cobwebs, and that was not the case in this piece. The only thing I did was change the knobs out. I love glass knobs, and I had 2 of them in my drawer just waiting to be used. I love when I come across unexpected and unique finds because I wasn't on the hunt for them, and I feel like that is the biggest thrill of thrifting, is finding something that you didn't know you needed or wanted or even existed. For example, this dollar fan with this beautiful Nouveau design. It's from a cafe in New York, and it originally was perfumed with a scent. Now, it's a little too old to still smell good, but I guess you always could spray it if you wanted to. And this 1937 Badminton Championship trophy was another surprise. I love hand engraving. I love that font, and it's in a gold color. I normally come across silver, and actually it's pretty hard to come across these engraved trophies. So I displayed these 2 treasures together, and I believe this trophy was $3. I was very happy with the amount of small picture frames that I found this year, and this is only half of them. If you remember from the hospital sale, I picked up about 15. And most of them have pictures in them. These are just the ones that I haven't put anything in yet, well, except for that one. And interestingly enough, this frame here, Stephanie recently showed on the Chateau Diaries that she found 2 of these to give to her aunt, and she referred to these as Napoleon III, which I looked into, and that's the mid 1800s, and she had commented about how the glass was still intact with hers, which I guess maybe is rare. I think I paid $2 or $3 for this frame. I'm so excited. I also saw it in the Loving Brocante magazine. When I do a flip through of that magazine, I'll be sure to point out some things that I have are similar or things that I'm inspired by. I love to find older monogrammed linens, and I feel like this is one of my favorite pieces. I pick up a lot, so it's hard to pick, but the reason why I think this is my favorite is because it's in blue, which isn't that easy to find, and it has an extremely elaborate monogram. And I only paid $1 for this at a yard sale. So I have washed it up and ironed it, and I need to think of a beautiful way to display this, but I haven't done anything with it yet because to me it's just one of those really unique pieces that I got lucky to find, and I want to make sure that I use it or display it the best way possible. I'll end with some beautiful books, and this is something new to me. I really haven't found beautiful embossed and gilded books that are antique, and I was able to find a few this year. I was drawn to this one for the pink and the gold. Look at the cover of this with the flowers. The cobalt blue really attracted me to this one, and this one is an autograph book. And then this one also has this beautiful paisley and floral, and it really reminded me of that one there. If 2022 is anything like thrifting in 2021, I'm gonna need an extension to this room. So thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful night tonight. I hope they're safe, and I'll see you next year. Bye.